Enjoy the show, everyone!
Well, hello there, and welcome to the Heat On Me podcast and a live broadcast on the zone here of this afternoon's Enterprise National League match between Gateshead and Sutton United. It is a glorious afternoon here on Tyneside. The sun is shining on the pitch. There is a few clouds in the sky, but that shouldn't affect anything here. The pitch is looking great, and the only thing that is needed is you to settle down and get ready for the full match commentary here this afternoon. My name's David. It's an absolute pleasure to be with you. I am going to be joined by Mark Carruthers. He's going to be with us very, very soon. But it is a fully interactive commentary. You can message us on the YouTube stream. So please do let us know where you're listening from in the world. And we've already got Rusty Squid. He's put Arit, and we've got the lovely Liv Walden as put afternoon, everyone. We've got this. Well, of course, Gateshead, if results go their way and they pick up 3 points this afternoon, they will get themselves level with Brackley at the top of the relegation zone. And say it all, eyes go forward to Wheelstone on Tuesday night. But of course, that is ifs and buts, and we don't deal in that. Today, it's all about Sutton United and the visitors themselves looking to get themselves further away from the relegation zone. We do have the team sheets. I'll be going through them very, very shortly. But as I say, you've still got time to get that kettle on, still got time maybe to open a can, a cold beverage, and maybe alcoholic. Who knows? I don't know. But let us know where you're watching from in the world, of course. If you're watching, you are in and around the world. So please do get involved with us and let us know where you're from. Just a little bit of housekeeping for the Heat Army podcast this on Thursday at 8 p.m. where we'll be talking about this game and, of course, the game on Tuesday night. And on top of that, please do join us on the 18th of April at the Saltwell Social Club. It's the launch of the Gateshead FC Hall of Fame and Player of the Year Awards, and a bit of a celebration for our 500th show as well. So please do come along. If you can get your ticket, if you come to the next home game, you will be able to purchase your ticket for £2, and that will also give you the chance of winning a season ticket for next season as well. So come along to a night where we are inducting Ben Clark, and of course, on last Thursday's show, we announced that the inductees of Louis and Rob, the management team here at Gateshead, along with the 2024 FA Trophy winning team, will be inducted into the Hall of Fame. And while we're on the Hall of Fame, there is a vote going on at the moment. You can only vote here on a match day, so get yourself along or ask a friend to vote for you. In the Mick Thornton suite, go to the Gateshead Supporter Society table, and you'll be able to vote for either Derek Bell, Kenny Lowe, Phil Turnbull, or James Curtis. And please do. And the whole point of the night as well is to raise money on the 18th for the Gateshead FC Foundation and the Gateshead FC Supporters Society. So there's our little bit of housework out the way, shall we say, regarding the podcast. But today it is Gateshead versus Sutton, and this is how Sutton line up. They've got Jack Sims in goal, Lewis Simper, the captain Eden Prutry, and then it is Jaden Harris, Jake Taylor, Kai Jennings, Osman Foyo, Charlie Bell, Hayden Muller, Jermaine Francis, and Kwaku Donker. On the bench is David Roddery, Chris Haig, David Obongna, Adam Reeves, Brandon Joku, Dan Erpins, and Duben Eze. I think that's how we pronounce that. For Gateshead, this is how they line up. Adam Dubois in goal, Ben Radcliffe, Louis Story, Brad Nicholson, and Kenton Richardson. Harry Chapman, Fenton John, Keaton Ward, Sam Bowen, Billy Chadwick, and Ash Botswain. On the bench for Gateshead is David Ferguson, Jacob Butterfield, Levi Amanchi, Josh Holm, Josh Anafarosi, Ethan Moore, and Zach Gilsonen. And we do have, a strong bench for the Heat this afternoon, should it be called upon later in the game. So there we go. We're all set. The teams are ready. We're about 10 minutes from kickoff. I'm awaiting my co-commentator, so you just stuck with me at this moment in time. But do please like and subscribe. Let us know where you're listening from in the world. It always does help. We've got Alan Guest who has sent us a message. Afternoon, everyone. It isn't the date, the 14th of March. The picture on the screen says the 14th of April. Yes, that is a bad slip there. I've made a mistake on our sign, so apologies. That it is St. Patrick's Day. So there we go. And afternoon, lads. Let's keep going away the heat. So there we go. And good spot on the 14th of April there on that sign. That's a bad mistake by me making the thumbnail, as it were. But I do have the illustrious Mark Carruthers coming alongside me at this moment in time as he just throws his bag on the table. He doesn't care. He's all man. He's going to eat his hot dog first, though. We'll let him get that sorted. But we are, as I say, here for Gateshead versus Sutton, and it should be a fantastic game here this afternoon. There was an early kickoff in the National League, and that scoreline was, it's quite a big scoreline to be honest, for the home team. Wheelstone 5, I think it was in the end, and it was Solihull Moors 1. So Wheelstone helping themselves to pull away from the relegation zone. Of course, Wheelstone, the visitors on Tuesday night to Gateshead International Stadium, which will be fully available to watch live here on the Zone, and of course full match commentary on the Heed Army podcast. Well, just looking at the National League table, of course, Gateshead sitting 23rd at the minute on 33 points. Above them is Braintree on 22nd on 33, Morecambe on 33 points in 21st, Brackley sitting on 20th place on 36 points, having lost their last 5 games in a row. And as I say, if we just look at the fixtures for this afternoon in the National League, Brackley play Woking at the moment, and Woking are still trying to get themselves up the league with a late push for the playoffs. It's probably out of reach now, but still a very dangerous side for Woking. But never say never. They do have quite a few games in hand. If they win them games in hand, then things might just get quite interesting up and around the playoff picture. So yes, it is going to be a tough one. Of course, Morecambe, I think they are the late kickoff today, aren't they? So we'll not know about their game until much later on. There is 3 games that are late kickoffs today. Eastleigh entertain Rochdale, Morecambe entertain Braintree, and Scunthorpe entertain Altrincham, who themselves will be wanting to pull away from the relegation area. They're down in the lower echelons of the league. So it is all to play for, and we'll keep you updated with those scores throughout the afternoon as the games go on. When we've got a break in play, we'll bring you latest scores from in and around the National League. So yes, and as I say, we've got here Rusty Squid. How are the lads? Here's hope for a win today. Prediction for today? Well, from a Gator perspective, just a win. Hopefully, a good game of football. And I'm hoping Mark can hear me in his ears. As we turn his. Has it come back here yet? No, I don't know. We're having a little bit of audio issues there, but hopefully, there we go. We've got Mark can hear us. So Mark has just finished his lovely hot dog. He's all set. He's prepped. And how are you doing today, Mark?
I'm good, yeah. I'll just explain my late arrival. I was coach my son's under-12s team, and we had a ludicrous late kickoff. So
how dare they?
1-6-1 though. So
that
was good.
That's really good. Well done.
So yeah, straight from. Well done the kids, not me.
Straight it all stems from the man at the top, Mark.
So straight from there to here, and hopefully going to see a good game between two sides that I feel are pretty evenly matched.
Well, in the pre-match build-up, of course, on the Gateshead social media, Rob Elliott, he said he feels that Sutton are probably in a bit of a false position, and no game is a given. Of course, we're on a good run at the moment, but this is going to be a very tough task.
Yeah, very. I mean, there's a lot of good players on that side, a lot of club players with North East links as well, by the way, and Eden Purdy and Tremaine Francis both had spells at Hartlepool. So yeah, it is going to be a tough test. Gateshead can't take anything lightly. And I agree with what Rob said midweek when he said that, no game is a must-win because every game's a must-win. So, your mentality kind of has to just stick with that. So, they've got to be at it today, Gateshead. They have to be at it. They've got to be at their best. The pitch looks good. It's a nice day for it. It's not too windy now. They've just got to keep doing what they've been doing.
They certainly have, and as I say, we are probably about 5 minutes away from kick-off. We are awaiting the teams to come out here onto the pitch at Gateshead International Stadium. For our audio listeners, it's a glorious day on Tyneside for the time of year. A little bit nip in the air, but it's clear skies and a bit of sun out there as well. So hopefully that stays the way all afternoon. But we're just seeing some of the Gateshead coaching staff come out onto the running track. Ben Clark down there handing out instructions to one of his fellow coaches there. And at the moment, it is very positive around Gateshead Stadium at the minute, Mark. Of course, the run in the last, 5-6 weeks has been absolutely phenomenal compared to the middle part of the season. To be in all honesty, on Christmas Day and Boxing Day, I don't think anyone's seen this coming.
Well, I was too busy getting drunk on Christmas Day, so I certainly didn't see it coming.
Yeah,
but yeah, Boxing Day and onwards. I mean, that little run, you kind of just felt it was inevitable. But now they've given themselves a chance. But what I will say, it is still just a chance. They've got a lot of work to do. They're still up against it. It is still an uphill battle, but they've given themselves a chance. And Sutton, they'll be coming here thinking we can disrupt Gateshead's run of good form. We can get ourselves back into a bit of form before the end of the season and try and sort of move up the table, so they don't have to look over their shoulders at the relegation zone. So it's a big game for both sides today. But Gateshead have to seize the initiative early on and really take the game to Sutton if they're going to get this win. Well,
earlier in the season, you did mention Jermaine Francis played for Hartlepool against Gateshead, and I remember he had quite a crucial part to play in that game. He was here, there, and everywhere, and what you're gonna get from Jermaine Francis. It's going to be a tough afternoon.
Yeah, absolutely. He's a good player. He's energetic. He's powerful. He will get around the pitch. And Gateshead have got to match that energy and intensity. So, but he's far from the only threat on this side. On the Sutton side, it is going to be a tough one. There has been a number of changes there as well in the playing squad. So let's see what happens.
Certainly as well. Gateshead, they are being led out by Kenton Richardson onto the pitch. The visitors by Pretty. And as I say, we are all set here at Gateshead International Stadium for Enterprise National League action. Gateshead versus Sutton, and this is how Sutton line up this afternoon. Jack Sims in goal, Lewis Simper, Eden Prutry the captain, Jaden Harris, Jake Taylor, Kai Jennings, Osman Foyo, Charlie Bell, Hayden Muller, Jermaine Francis, and Waku Donker. On the bench is David Roddery, Chris Haig, David Bonner, Adam Reeves, Brandon Joku, Dan Opens, and Durban Ends. For Gateshead, this is how they line up. Adam Debris in goal, or Dubois, should I say. Adam from Ben Radcliffe, Louis Story, Brad Nicholson, Kenton Richardson, Harry Fenton John, Keaton Ward, Sam Bowen, Billy Chadwick, and Ash Botswoon up top. It is David Ferguson on the bench with Jacob Butterfield, Levi Amanchi, Josh Holm, Josh Hanafawosi, Ethan Moore, and Zach Gilson. And a strong bench for Gateshead. A lot of attacking there as well, defensive options as well. But as I say, that man at the moment, number 29, just on the edge of the centre circle for Gateshead, Ash Botswoon. Be lovely to see him get off the mark. He's been doing a lot of the dirty work up top, a lot of running, a lot of hustling, a lot of bustling in and around the box. It's yet to fall for him, really, and it would be nice to see him get off the mark here at Gateshead National Stadium.
He's a unit, isn't he? Big lad. Although most lads are big when you're my height, but that's by the by. But no, look, you want him to hit form because he is a young striker coming into this team. He's still learning how Rob Elliott's side play, so there has to be a little degree of patience with him. But he has shown signs. He has, progressed from where he was when he first came in, as a number of players have. I mean, I'm going to be interested to see how they're set up today. Just looking at that side, I'm wondering if Kenton Richardson may be at right back and Nicholson at left back. Or if there's three centre backs and they're playing wing backs, we'll see.
There's a few ways this could be done, but the coin toss has been taken. Gateshead will be shooting towards the Fenland end. The visitors will be shooting towards the River Tyne. For our audio listeners, they're in a golden yellow strip, the visitors, and they will be shooting, as I say, towards the River Tyne. Just having a look, obviously, we talked about the top of the pitch for Gateshead. At the back, the new arrival of Adam Duzois, and this is his home debut as well, I believe. The young man who has really as I say, captured the imagination at the back. He's settled in, and is it his first game? I think I might have missed.
It was a midweek game, that was
It
one.
was, yeah, we were able to cover that one, so that's why it feels like his first one. But as I say, a young man at the back, very, very comfortable with the ball at his feet. We know that's how Rob Elliott likes to play with his goalkeepers, and he's slotted in. His command of his area has been very exciting as well. Shot stopping, very much in the Tiernan Brooks-esque ability. But yeah, a very exciting young player that has obviously got a lot of eyes on him.
Yeah, it was rated as one of the best keepers in the National League South as well, and is clearly going to hope to step up to this level and shine there.
Well, we're about to get underway. Gateshead are going to get us underway. Harry Chapman stands over the ball, who has been delivering the goods from midfield with some beautiful goals. And Gateshead are underway. It's all the way back to Dubois, who fires the ball up towards Botswain. It has found a little flick on from Kent Richardson, who is playing right wing back, it would seem, as Louis Story nods the ball forward. So does Bowen. Nodded down to Kent Richardson from Botswain. And now Gateshead, just unfortunately, the ball forward from Radcliffe goes out of play. Of course, scored the winner last week for Gateshead. Not the most glamorous goal, but they all count. Down at Braintree. I did see the National League had put the highlight of that goal up on the social medias and said hang it in the Louvre. Of course, tongue in cheek, but hey, from a Gator perspective, that goal was just as important as a 40-yard screamer.
Absolutely, all goals count.
We've got an early goal in the National League. Southend are 1-0 up against Forest Green down there at Roots Hall. At the moment here, though, Sutton have a free kick here, a drop ball, should I say, just inside their own half. There's Pootry, pings the ball forward, looking for a run of the forwards, who brings the ball down, gets out to this left-hand side, Francis, and the ball goes out of play, quickly taken. Francis receives it from Bell, back to Bell on the touchline. Plays it forward. There is a move from Simper. Simper turns, lays it off. Jennings. And now I can try and get the ball in. Bell plays it through the centre, and Jermaine Francis nearly got a shot away. Gateshead have to stay on full effect there, and that was a lovely turn in the centre. Oh, and an awful miss from Simper. Really should have hit the target, but the ball hasn't been cleared. Taylor plays it forward, and the ball's poked out for a goal kick.
Gateshead absolutely all over the place there.
Just very 6s and 7s to be polite. Wasn't the greatest, was it?
Could be a lot more impolite. No, just all over the place defensively. Just as you say,
just finding space, weren't they?
Too easy, far too easy.
Good work rate from the visitors early on. 3 minutes in, still 0-0. Big goal in the National League North that relates to our neighbours along the River Tyne. AFC Fylde, who are chasing South Shields down, a 1-0 to the 1-0 down at the moment, but Chadwick has it, lays it off. Kent Richardson crosses one into the box. It's deep, but it's going to fall to Keaton Ward. Ward can just lay it off. Billy Chadwick, edge of the box. Just ball poked away from him, but Gateshead still in possession. As Keaton Ward plays it inside to Fenton John. Referee nearly getting involved. And now goes back out to, on the far side, back into Fenton John, who just has to get the ball back under control. And Gateshead on the far side. Harry Chapman chips it in towards Botswain, and just ball bounces away. It's a nice pick. But yes, Kingsley are 1 goal to the good at AFC Fylde.
It's been some going to be some title battle, that one.
Wow, reminiscent of Gatesheads and Brackley's in the National League North. The reason why I mention it, of course, it could be a very big derby game next year if both teams are in the same league.
Look for an interesting one. I'll be honest, not one I particularly enjoy covering, but still.
Well, I think it could be a fantastic attendance for either side. And that one happens as Botswain just chases the ball down all the way back to Jack Sims. He's all in pink.
Could be James Montgomery, couldn't he?
He certainly could, yeah. It's quite the colour, isn't it? Brings back memories of that trip to Wembley. The first one and the second one.
I really enjoyed the second one.
Wins seem to have that, don't they? But at the moment, Nicholson, the man with the long throw, is going to take this one. Be shocked if he goes really long with this from the halfway line, but at the moment, he's just taking his time.
Big fan of Aaron Dubois, just midway inside his own half.
He's trying to give an option, wasn't he?
He was.
As the ball goes out of play for a goal kick to the visitors. Just looking to our left, it looks like there's a good 100 or so Sutton fans that have made the trip up today. There's Nicholson, intercepts the header, gets it to Bowen. Bowen gets it down and just didn't sit up for Gator player, but Gator trying to win the ball back, and Bowen just fouls the Sutton midfielder as he tries to win the ball.
Rob Elliott won't mind that. Great intensity from Gateshead there.
And Kai Jennings gets us back underway. Botswain just trying to close down Muller. Muller does well, chips the ball over the top,
Offside.
looking.
He's offside.
Well, ball hasn't got through. It might get through now as the ball comes back to Dubois. Dealt with it well. It was quite a fast ball back to him from. Nice work from Botswain to win the ball back for Gateshead. Ball out
Chance here.
to Kent Richardson. He's got Billy Chadwick on the right who drives forward. He's got space to bring it forward. Crosses one in towards Botswain at the back post.
Good defended.
And it's going to go out for a goal kick.
Oh, I thought it was a corner. I thought the defender got it, but brilliant ball in from Chadwick. That really tempting.
It really was. Another goal involving the North East side and National League North. Merthyr Tydfil, or Merthyr Town as it is now, are winning 1-0 against Spennymoor United. Spennymoor Town. Two teams with old names at stake as the ball comes through now. As Foyo, edge of the box, lovely tackle from Story, just stood still and made himself a wall. His clearance goes out of play. Freudian slips of teams that have changed their names over the years. It's always
went back the 80s for a bit there.
Yeah. Well, Jack Sims plays the ball out to Muller. Muller's ball forward, looking for the run of Francis over the top, and that just drifts out to play for a throw-in on the far side. 7 minutes played. We're about to go into the 8th minute. Still 0-0 here. And Gateshead, well, had a couple of little rocky periods in the opening minutes there. But Sutton unable to get a shot away in those exchanges. Nicholson wins the ball, gets it to Keaton Ward, who plays it back. And that's nice vision from Story to give it to Richardson.
It's an option.
Well, the ball goes back to Fenton John. Calmly gives the ball to Radcliffe, and Radcliffe in turn back to Dubois. Pings the ball over to Nicholson, who Keaton Ward out to Chapman. Gateshead just getting into their swing of things, passing the ball,
unbelievable ball, by the
forward, and that brings Kent Richardson into play, right hand side of the box. He's got the defender with him. Bowen's there for support, and Kenton just tries to beat his man, but wins a throw. And we know with that man, Nicholson, as it went to Sutton. I was just about to say that man, Nicholson thought it was a throw as well. Nice high pressure from the home side here to try and block the ball's path forward. Nicely played out of trouble though from Sutton.
I think we got out a little bit too easy here. Back in.
As now they play it around, and that's great
Too
passing
easy.
now, and they can get on the attack. Ball off the far side. As Foyo wants the ball forward. Jermaine Francis drops deep. He's looking up, plays it through the centre. Well, nearly a crucial interception there from Bowen. But at the moment, we're seeing some lovely passing from the visitors. There's a ball chipped out to Harry Chapman. Nods the ball forward. He's still going, Harry Chapman. It
did look like a handball, by the way.
Yeah. Well, Francis Foyo is asking for the ball in this near side as Francis plays it over towards Bell, who can bring the ball forward himself on this left-hand side. Botswain back to help out with defensive duties here. There's Foyo. The ball was telegraphed, but he's done well to get past Kent Richardson. The ball goes out to play for a goal kick.
Did well there, Kenton. Very well.
Recovered there, didn't he?
Yeah, good pressure though from Foyo. Looks a threat down this side.
Well, just watching him in the opening stages here of this game, the first 10 minutes, he's just peeling off to this left-hand side, giving himself space. Once his teammates see him, that could be a very dangerous ball for Sutton. But Kenton himself peeling off onto this right-hand side, and the ball just
caught the wind there, didn't it?
Yeah.
It looked a good ball at first, but just caught the wind. Louis Story trying to pick out Kenton Richardson. But that ball's on all the time, you know.
As the ball goes forward, bounces in the area. Francis couldn't get to it. Story does very well. Oh, and just couldn't get the second ball. And now Simper lays it off the far edge of the box. He's twisting and turning, gets a shot away. Fantastic save from Dubois. The ball's pulled back across.
Offside.
As the offside flag goes. But Dubois at full stretch to his right-hand side. Massive round of applause from the Tyne and Weir stand. And well, that was a fantastic save.
Great save that one up. Worked his feet really well.
I don't want to overbuild it, but as I say, it was if someone got a picture of that, it was the perfect pose of a goalkeeper, wasn't it? Richardson lays it off to Bowen. Bowen manages to just slipped as he passed it and didn't pick out his man. Now Radcliffe can just mop that one up. Just Gator need to stay awake in these midfield exchanges because the ball's got through a couple of times. But credit to the visitors. And now the ball's going to come across to Francis, left-hand side. He's looking for Foyo in the box if he wants to cross this one in. He cuts in with it, chips it forward. Not a great one. And a little bit of miscommunication.
No communication there. No communication.
And, that was a dangerous ball. That really needn't have been dangerous.
That was a chance.
But now, Billy Chadwick, Botswain needs to turn and get onside. He's offside by a mile.
I don't know why he played it. It's so obviously offside. Just keep the ball.
Yeah. Well, I don't think Botswain was expecting Billy Chadwick to get the ball, and when he did, credit to the Sutton defence because they didn't give him an inch there, did they?
Not at all. Oh, touch.
Well, Sims goes down. Tried to control it and high foot in there. Kai Jennings just peeled off to this left-hand side here. It's Jermaine Francis. They are trying to use every blade of grass here, the visitors. Very wide setup. It's taken short, though. It goes out to the far side. Jake Taylor plays it back, and at the moment, Gateshead trying to apply the pressure in midfield to slow it down, but they find their way through, and it comes across to Bell on this left-hand side. He's asking for a run of the manager. He's got one, and there it comes through. It's an unmarked run. And now, Jaden Harris, a little bit of trickery, plays inside. Jake Taylor, edge of the area. The way fans were asking to shoot, and the shoot from Donker over the bar. And Gateshead just giving a little bit too much space.
They are, and they've dropped their energy levels a little bit, Gateshead, and they're being passed around by Sutton, who I think have been really good so far. They've really composed in possession. They're not rushing into anything. They're picking the right passes. They're making the right movements, and as yet, Gateshead haven't made an impact.
A prime example a few minutes ago, when they played themselves out from the back. It was a nice pass and move.
And that's really brave, by the way, to play out that way at the back in such a small area. But to do it so decisively, without any fear, it speaks volumes for them and for the manager.
There was no hesitation from any of the players, was there? It was fluid. But a ball forward for Chadwick to try and chase onto. He's going to try and put the pressure on Prutri, who plays it back to Sims. Sims does well, plays it to Taylor. Deep. And now they can turn it, try to play it through to Jermaine Francis, who gets a Good touch of the ball up against Radcliffe. Drives into the box. Radcliffe does well just to take the ball away and clears it out of touch.
Gateshead's midfield is far too deep there. Just allowing the midfield
just giving space, isn't it? It's giving freedom.
Just giving them time and space, to be honest. And they're really dominating midfield at the moment.
Bell kind of get past Kenton Richardson, who plays on the line, but it's only going to be as far as the Sutton defence. And Putri did well there, just that one down, didn't he? On the far side now, Foyo is up against Nicholson. Foyo holds it up, plays it back down the line. Simper tries to cross one in there, does find his teammate, but his touch let him down, and Gateshead can try and come away with this, but sitting very deep. There isn't many options. I mean, got a free kick there, Gateshead, for the... I think there's a push in the back.
I think the ball might be flat.
Yeah. But yeah, just as you say, the energy levels have dropped, and with that has gifted space to the visitors at the moment, and they're doing very well with it.
Yeah, better team.
Yep.
Comfortably the better team at the moment. And Gateshead just, as I say, barring that one early chance for Boatswain, they haven't really created anything.
Another goal in the National League. Yeovil are winning 1-0 away to Boston United. As Gateshead looking for a free kick. Wasn't given. But at the moment, Story gives the ball to Radcliffe. Back to Story. There's a bit of pressure on Story. Manages to get the ball out there and starts with.
That's a poor challenge.
Yeah. Tackle in from behind there. And I think we're going to see the first yellow card of the game to be produced here. Well, even if he had won the ball, it was from behind.
Oh God, that ball is very flat.
Yeah. Botswain up. And an opportunity for Gateshead from the halfway line to get the ball in and around the area. There's Keaton Ward. It's a very high defensive line from the visitors. It's played down there. And Billy Chadwick is going to get to the ball. It hasn't been given. Chadwick has the ball, plays it back down the line to Keaton Ward. Keaton Ward puts it in. Oh, got it in there, cleared. I think Botswain might have been offside there if that had got through. But Chapman holds the ball up, tries to get through his man, and appeals for a free kick. But I think it was more out of frustration on his half there. And now Taylor. And just like that, Sutton got themselves back composed and tries to pick out a ball over the top for Francis and Nicholson. And it's a clumsy one, that, from Nicholson, and could be yellow card.
They can't be asking for a red card.
They're asking for a red card, and the referee's saying no. But, well, we're not blessed with free plays from our vantage point. It'd be interesting to see if he was the last man.
Well, he was 100% last man, but he's not. It's hard to explain, but he's looking at the ball. It is a collision. I think it's not a purposeful tackle. He hasn't gone to make the challenge. He's just collided.
Yeah.
I actually think it is a yellow, but to ask a red, I think would be hopeful. Said that, if it was the other way around, Kato would be saying the same thing.
Without a doubt. Well, Kai Jennings stands over the ball.
It's a dangerous one. This is going to swing in towards Dubois. And it's one of those where even the littlest touch from a defender or a forward is going to take it anywhere. Or sometimes you see them where they don't hit anyone and it kind of wrong foots the goalkeeper.
FC Halifax 1, Boreham Wood 0 as the wait this one in. Simpers is going to put this in. It's a good ball to the backs. Foyer's offside. It's a lovely ball. And I think Foyer could have even, well, I know he's caught offside. He probably could have timed that a bit better because I think there was no one else getting to it.
Yeah, I mean, they've worked it really well, you know.
It's a lovely
worked
delivery.
It really well, far post, and you look at it and think, well, if you just hold your run, you've got a chance of getting in there.
Dubois with the free kick. What free kick it is the ball in the air. Fenton John nods it out. There's appeals for handball, I think.
Everyone's appealing for something.
Yeah. Your guess is as good as mine, what everyone was appealing for. I did think there was a Sutton throw, and it is. As I throw taken. Foyo nods it on. Ball in midfield, though, being caught by Sutton. And they've got another throw.
Louis Story not happy.
Well, at the moment, Gateshead, it's not moving the ball quick enough at the moment. They had the opportunity to break there, but people in the right positions, people in the wrong positions. And people in the right positions seems to be Sutton at the moment as player now. Comes out with the ball on the far side, and Keaton Ward does well to intercept. But you just feel that the composure from Gateshead has left them somewhat at the moment. Manager for Sutton screaming at his players wanting to close down more. The Gateshead defence. As Simpers brings his ball down well. Good tackle from Fenton John. Needs to get the ball moving forward, but
He's done brilliantly there.
Didn't have an option.
That's really good. It's really good from Gateshead that. They could have panicked and just knocked it long for no one just to clear the ball, but they've worked it really well.
Chapman has the ball on the far side. Plays it through to Botswood. I
don't think he's offside either.
No, just couldn't get the control. Bell brings the ball forward on this left-hand side, across the halfway lane, just stops and plays it back. And now Prutry gets the ball back. 21 minutes gone here at Gates International Stadium. If you just joined us, as Dubois, really quick to the edge of his area there. Gets the ball back from Nicholson. Back to Story. Story's got time to pick someone out. He needs a runner. And at the moment, no one's really showing anything. There's Kent Richardson, this right-hand side, gives to Fenton John, back to Richardson. There's a ball across on the far side, and he does use it.
That's a great ball.
Lovely ball. Keaton Ward turns. He's got Harry Chapman on the left. Botswain in the middle. He's still going. Now it comes out to Harry Chapman. Chapman tries to get past his man. He does and wins a corner. Oh, and he's given the free. Well, there wasn't any appeals. Oh, yeah, there wasn't any appeals from the Gateshead players there. So the last touch must have come off Chapman.
I think he's got to put that ball in first time.
Well, you've seen the difference when Gateshead move it quickly. They can get in and around the area. AFC Fylde have levelled in the National League North at home to Kings Lynn. Big game in the National League North playoff race. Another goal in the National League. Boston 1, Yeovil 1. Nicholson plays the ball across the defence to Radcliffe. Richardson pings the ball forward. It's not a bad ball, and the control was great. Threads it through, and Botswan has to hold it up. He's got Bowen on the right-hand side. He put it in. It's very deep, very deep. Goes behind for a corner this time, though.
Just a little bit more energy from Gateshead there, and they could have been in. Everything felt a bit half-paced in there, but they've done brilliantly to create an opening to the ball in from the right as well from Bowen. Just a little bit more on it, and maybe does get far post to Chapman, but well defended by Sutton.
Well played from Botswain as well in the build-up.
Got Chapman stand the edge of his box, on the edge of the box on his own.
Yeah. Well, Fenton John's coming forward as well for the hope of a...
Still there.
There we go, and it's been given. Gets a touch. Crosses it in. Nodded on. Oh, it's going to go behind for another goal kick. Wow. That did look like it was going to be a corner. You don't want to get ahead of yourself on the mic, but yeah. Well, Simpers brings the ball down, lays it back down the lane. The ball's going to go back all the way to Jack Sims, who nearly delayed his pass. Bell looks to get the ball moving forward. Foyo holds the ball up against Radcliffe and gets past his man, and the ball doesn't go out. It's appeals from Gateshead, but Foyo, left-hand side of the box, pulls it across. Good covering work from Keaton Ward to intercept that one. Bell nods it forward, only as far as Fenton John, and Bowen plays it to Radcliffe. Now across there, Nicholson, if he looks up, Chapman was asking for the ball to be played first time. Botswain holds the ball up, and
he's got no options there. No one's moving for him.
Couldn't hold it up. There has been another goal in the National League. FC Halifax 1, Boreham Wood 1. That's a live score from the Enterprise National League. York have taken the lead away to Aldershot as well. As Bell takes a touch, carries it inside. He's got space. He's still running with the ball. Lays it off to Taylor. And Taylor now can play it across to the far side. And at the moment, just have to say the visitors still slightly on top here. But Gateshead threatening to do something, but played back out to Bell from Harris. Foyo, left-hand side, up against Radcliffe. Ball goes out for...
Brilliant.
That was a...
I think that has come off him.
It has come off. I was just about to say, I thought that was a Sutton throw, but no complaints from Foyo there, was there?
Go on, Dubois.
Dubois showing clever goalkeeping, given the option. And his kick, fantastic kick forward. Not going to be won the aerial ball, but the second ball needs to be won. Botswain chases down, hooked over the away by Sutton as Fenton John couldn't get to it. Nicholson wins the ball. Winning for Simpers. That's good from Nicholson again to win the second ball. And just Gateshead, there's no rub of the green in the final third as they try and hold the ball up. And
very clever.
Nicholson
really good defending that.
Plays the ball back to Dubois. Back to Nicholson. Radcliffe is showing here, just pulling away if needed. Story given another option to help the angles. The ball over to Radcliffe, who brings the ball down. Nice footwork from Radcliffe. Plays a crossfield ball as Keaton Ward just had to get the afterburners on to get to it, and the ball goes out of play. Sutton taking it quickly. Now Muller on the ball. We're seeing a bit more energy from the Gateshead midfield at the moment, and that's going to be a free kick to the visitors. Harry Chapman. Bit of a careless tackle there. But we're back underway. Bell plays it forward. Oh, lovely stuff. Cover and play from Bowen to intercept the ball and take away the danger from Jermaine Francis. It's Dubois. Gives it to Fenton John. Fenton John across to Louis Story and turn over to Nicholson. Chapman, left-hand side, gives it to Botswain. Botswain holds the ball up well and lays it off.
Good.
Great stuff from the forward man. There's a run through the centre of midfield, and it's been played too close to the keeper as Keaton Ward was trying to get through to that and seen out for a goal kick. But
the wrong ball, I think, Kenton Richardson's made a great run right-hand side. He could have played him in.
But impressive work from Botswain playing that lone target man, holding the ball up. As Jermaine Francis does well to lay it off, and now the ball over the top for Francis, but that's going to be a foot race, and he gets there next to Louis Stories in the left-hand side of the box, lays it off. Simpers with the shot, and hits the roof of the net. But in truth, as soon as he got it, he was underneath it as soon as he hit it.
Yeah, it's a well-worked attack again. Just got a little bit underneath the ball. I think, you look at the effort that he's had there, and Dubois maybe would have been in trouble if he just took a little bit off it, because it looked as if it was sailing towards that far corner, but he's just got too much on it.
Well, about to go into the 29th minute here at the moment, and Gateshead looking to get themselves a bit more into this game on the attacking front, as Kent Richardson just couldn't nod that one on.
It's the right idea. It's the right idea. Just, again, a little bit off it, and Kenton's got a win there.
Well, Bell. Charlie Bell eventually takes it. There's a bit of tussling with Kent Richardson and Jermaine Francis. Nodded for...
Just take us down.
Yeah, Taylor intercepts that and plays it forward, but the great stuff from Radcliffe to get the ball forward, and Botswain lays it off. Lovely stuff. He's got Chapman on the left-hand side, who he uses now on the edge of the area. Botswain's in the middle looking for a delivery. Comes a shot. What a finish! Chapman! That man again! He just knows where the back of the net is. He had the time, he had the space, and he picked out the ball.
It's a great finish, isn't it? You knew exactly what he was going to try and do. get that ball on his right foot, and as soon as he gets it on that one to the right foot, it's a brilliant finish in the top right-hand corner. He took it so well. It is probably the only place he can hit it and score. But credit to Gateshead, they've seized possession high up the pitch. Not the first time they've done that in this game, but it's really well worked out wide, and just again another brilliant finish from Chapman, who honestly could be the difference between staying up or not.
Well, I think the credit to the Gateshead players that were in front of him, because they were making runs, waiting for a cross, and the defence followed them. That gave him the space, but take nothing away from the finish. Harry Chapman is a man on fire at the moment.
Yeah, sometimes you can just crowd a teammate out, and sometimes someone like Chapman, you need to give him space to do something like that instead of trying to move towards him to give him support. You just kind of let him get on with it to an extent because you know what he can do.
Well, Gateshead lead by a goal to nil here. 30 minutes gone, and the visitors have pinged the ball out to the right-hand side, just a little bit too much on it, and that will go out for a throw for Gateshead.
Sutton will be disappointed because I do think they've been the better side in the opening half hour.
Without a doubt, I thought Sutton have looked the better in transition, moving the ball through. They've closed down and won the midfield battles, but Gateshead been more clinical on this occasion. But the ball forward, that one's a bit of a hit and hope one. We'll go all the way through to Jack Sims. But I think there's more goals in this game, and dare I say it, I think Sutton might be amongst them as well.
Yeah, they've looked dangerous going forwards. Francis in particular looks a real threat. And Gateshead are going to have to just keep pressing on, keep doing what they're doing.
Well, Gateshead trying to get the ball through in midfield. A free kick has been given for a foul on Fenton John. There is another goal in the National League. FC Halifax have retaken the lead at home against Bournemouth. It's 2-1 there now. Well, Tyneham Weir stand, enjoying what they're seeing at this moment in time. But there's a long way to go, another hour or so of football to be played here live on DAZN. Only place for National League football. He did stop, he should have played the whistle. Referee falls over. Ball in midfield brought down by the visitors, and Bell puts it right into the stratosphere as Richardson has to battle. Well brilliant done by Nicholson, and Fenton John used his body well to marshal the ball to his teammate. And we're just seeing a raising tempo from the visitors as Dubois absolutely blazes the ball up. Brought down, and at the moment the work rate from both sides just goes up a gear. Bell shows across on this far side, but Putri goes through the centre. Nicholson wins the ball, and Gateshead can get on the attack here. Nicholson has Botswain to his left, just got caught with the ball at his feet, but it does fall to Keaton Ward, who just slows it down and gives it back to Dubois. Well, Nicholson pings the ball up to Chadwick, who brings the ball down. Oh, he tried to flick it on for the running Bowen. And, well, as the pace goes up, the mistakes start to happen a little bit for both sides here in possession.
Yeah, it's definitely been raising the temperature and tempo. Maybe not temperature, it's freezing.
Yeah, but it's opening up for a nice game of football. As that ball, just a little bit of lack of communication from Sutton at the moment. They need to regain the composure since the goal. As Radcliffe on the halfway line has a throw in. And he's going to launch this one down the line up towards Botswain. Oh, that was a poke in the eye. Had his hands round his face there, and the referee and linesman gave nothing. There was a hand in the face. Wow.
It's also from about 15 yards back. So, and he's still going as well.
Yeah. Well,
still going. He's took it.
National League officials. He's going to go down again.
Good job,
the linesman was watching. The referee didn't have a clue. But a throw into Gateshead, and
Brad Nicholson, you imagine?
Yeah, he's coming over. And we were talking about this on the Heed Army podcast this week. It's such a weapon that Gateshead have in their arsenal. Any throw from 35 yards out is as good as a corner at the moment. But what we also did say is it needs to be utilised and capitalised on. Can they do that here? Nicholson launches the ball in. It's up there and it bounces through. And well, all that needed was a touch.
Billy Chadwick there just nearly getting the end of it.
Jack Sims grateful to get a hand to it and pluck it out the air. At the moment, the visitors bring the ball forward. Nicholson trying to read the ball, but Keaton Ward gets to it, and Harry Chapman can play the ball back to Louis Story. Story, a crossfield ball looking for Kent Richardson, nods it down. Botswain's offside. Oh, it's a real shame because that was a lovely nod down. The idea was right. And a yellow card. Botswain said he didn't hear the whistle. And the referee has put that down to petulance there. There's the referee warming himself to the home fans. It's a harsh one, that.
Yeah, it is, but I think that the whistle had gone, and
I mean, we heard it from up here, and he's closer, so don't know how much leeway you can give. Is nodded on. Foyo trying to get there, and an offside flag goes up, and it's a free kick to Gateshead, and it's definitely raised everything here at the moment, doesn't it? And that wasn't taken from where it was. Good 15-yard steal there from Kent Richardson, but the free kick is to be taken again. It has been played as I say, obviously the goal has helped for Gateshead point of view, but the tempo of the game has been played. It's quite fast. You can't take your eyes off it.
Yeah, there's always something happening, isn't there? Always a threat, and I think Sutton are playing every bit of part of that. You look at them when they go forward, and they're just a constant threat throughout the attacking third.
Chapman wins the header. Second header won by Muller, but Keaton Ward can pick up the loose ball, who was caught there, and a free kick to Gateshead just inside.
That's a silly foul, He's got Keaton Ward facing the wrong way.
The ball was only ever going to go backwards.
Exactly. Yeah. Just leave him.
Well, the fourth official, he's definitely had both benches in his ears so far in this game. I would expect that to continue. Ball down the line. That's good. A nice ball to Chadwick. Can he get the cross in? Cuts inside. He's still going. And he's been pulled down the box. Coming together. And referee says no, but Francis on the ball. Foyo, he's just trying to stay onside. The ball hasn't come forward.
He would have been off by a mile there, by the way.
Well, that slows down.
Chadwick brought down.
Chadwick and Donker, that were arm in arm as they went down.
Good
pressure from Fenton
really
John. Good. It goes all the way back to Jack Sims. 38 minutes gone. Gateshead 1, Sutton 0. And it's a real live wire of a game as Charlie Bell runs across this left-hand side. The ball comes to him. He brings it down. Can he lay it off? Gets past Bowen, but Bowen did enough, and that's a nasty late one there. I don't know if he's
worked out
and tried to turn.
I think he's out, to be fair, Bell. So it's not a yellow.
No,
but at first it looked
it looked nasty in first, as it happened. But it's a good one. That no one was injured in that one. Certainly wasn't malicious. First, thought it might have been.
Tell you what,
as the ball bounces through to Jack Sims.
Louis Story complaining he's been fouled there.
Oh, yeah, he's made a massive run forward there. Had Louis Story. Of course, in his second spell with Gateshead. The ball played across the back for Sutton as we can bring the ball forward. He's got Bell on this left-hand side, but he's got eyes to get the ball moving forward. As the front line were battling, as Foyo times his run nicely. The ball comes through. He's one-on-one with the keeper. Lovely stuff from
unbelievable defending
Kent
that, by
Richardson.
the way.
Just used his body, and Foyo, he'll be angry he didn't get the shot away quicker there. Or get a shot away at all. That's a nice ball for Chadwick to chase on to Sims. It's going to have to come out his area, and it's just going to run away. But that was good vision from Dubois. And at the moment, As I say, the game stays very much alive.
It's just all over the place, isn't it? The game, you don't know what to make of it. 1 minute you think Gates are in control, then all of a sudden Sutton have a moment, and then a switch flicks and it's the other way.
It's a mixture of lovely vision and switching off. But it's making for a nice spectacle, isn't it? Well,
It's a sub coming on.
no,
For Sutton.
Sutton not going to make a sub here. There's the ball over the far side. I guess the Sutton manager has spotted something. As the ball's going to come in from Donker. It's not headed
Great
away
header,
by
the way.
Louis Story, headed right out of play on the far side.
Just as well, because one of Gateshead's midfielders hadn't tracked his man who was right behind Story.
Well, I wonder if it's a defensive or an attacking decision, this substitution. No one looks to be struggling out there at the moment for Sutton, but there is a player warming up, getting stripped, ready for action. This ball comes across to Charlie Bell. Good pressure from Gates to pass the ball back. Great stuff from Billy Chadwick. Just a little bit clumsy there on Prutry, but quickly taken. It does look like we're going to see Ogbonna come on, I think, if I'm looking down there at the right number.
Gateshead's midfield switched off again.
Well, ball goes out to Donker, and the ball goes out off the corner flag for a throw. And they're still waiting to make this substitution here.
I think it might be Opens coming on, Dan Opens.
Yeah, so I'm hazarding, I guess it might be Kai Jennings that's coming off. But at the moment, Sutton still on the ball. It's only 5 minutes to half time as well, so the manager's seen something. There's Gated intercept in midfield, and well, Chadwick was on his toes there, but he's got the ball now just inside his own half, lays it back to Radcliffe. Radcliffe puts it over the top. That man, Richardson, had been going forward as Chadwick just took the ball off him in midfield, and now Jennings cuts in with the ball, lays it off to Simper. Simper can play the ball back to Taylor. Taylor across to Donkers on the far side. Donker to Francis. Francis just manages to get the ball to his teammate, and at the moment Gator just sitting in very deep. They're trying to work something on the far side. Ball goes out of play.
Gates have got to manage these next 5 minutes, by the way. I think going 1-0. Well, it's an ideal scenario, but at the minute, Sutton just applying a little bit of pressure.
Call me old-fashioned or maybe a softie, but I can't see the point in making the substitution now. Half-time, what does it do for the player you're bringing off? Jake Taylor, who in the first 25 minutes was very crucial in some interceptions in the first half.
Influential, wasn't he?
Yeah. Ball brought down, quickly played over the top. Dubois with a spring in his step to get that one out the air. His kicking is absolutely exemplary at the moment. That one's going to go through as Prutry just manages to get in front of Billy Chadwick. But I say he's got quite the
He's got
rocket.
He's got a punt on him, hasn't
Yeah,
he?
he's got the rocket on him, hasn't he? As Adam Dubois. Oh, it's a nice touch, but his teammate wasn't reading it. He does get to the ball, though. There's Durbins. The ball played forward, looking for Francis. It's a lovely ball, brought down well by Jermaine Francis. He's going to lay it off, and ball comes in from Harris. Simpers manages to get the ball away. The referee once again. It's about 3 or 4 times he's been involved. Either getting in players' way.
Has he given the foul?
He's given the foul to Gates, against Sutton. I think that's a poor decision that by the referee.
He hasn't given a foul. The ball must have hit the ref.
It has hit the ref, but I mean, it happens. It happens. The ball can hit the referee, but it's happened a few times in this game. There's a ball forward. Gateshead do picking the midfield. It's a nice ball to Harry Chapman. He does have in the centre Chadwick racing in, Bowen as well. Oh, he stops the ball as Botswain is near there, but he crosses the ball in towards Bowen. Bowen doesn't get it up in the air, but it's put behind by Durbins, and that's better from Gateshead. Well, another corner for Gateshead on this right-hand side. We're into 46 minutes. I haven't seen the board go up for how many stoppages there is here at this moment in time. But Gateshead with a set piece here in the dying moments of the first half to...
I think there's 2 minutes additional time.
Well, we didn't see the board up, did you? No. Thankfully the stadium enter did, but 2 minutes were a good minute into that nearly at the moment. Keaton Ward crosses the ball in. It's going to be up there. Oh, I think it was Nicholson was coming in.
Just when you saw him make that run, you thought there's a chance here.
At the moment, ball put back up towards where the big men are. Botswain's there, nods the ball across. It's a good idea. Just unfortunately, too many yellow shirts there, and they've cleared their lines. As Fenton John does a immaculate there.
It's a great first half, by the way.
Well, 2 littlest men on the pitch going for an aerial battle there. It was a fair fight, as they say, but the ball over to Botswain. Muller does well just to get in front, and Botswain still closing down. Donker can bring the ball forward on the right-hand side for Sutton. Plays the ball down the channel. Harris gives it into Foyo in the centre. Story did well to pull out of that one, and some full-blooded tackles going in at the moment, but now Chadwick just has to slow it down. He did the right thing, allowing teammates to get further forward, as that ball wasn't great, but Gateshead can try and get back into some shape as
it's half-time.
Still end-to-end, but there is the half-time whistle. Gateshead going for 1-goal lead. Harry Chapman with another immaculate finish inside the area, but it's end-to-end stuff. You can't take your eyes off it, and a great advert for the National League.
Yeah, I mean, when you consider it's 2 sides sitting in the bottom half of the table, they're both playing good football. They're both getting it down and playing with plenty of intensity. And it's been a good opening 45 minutes. I'm just watching Louis Story having a right go at someone.
Well, I say they do go down the tunnel. We'll be back in about 10 minutes with all half-time scores. Of course, the full second half. So please do join us then, and we'll be back very, very soon. Well, hello there. We'll be back. We'll give you the half-time scores here at the moment in the National League. It is Aldershot 0, York 1, Boston 1, Yeovil 1. It's also Brackley 0, Woking 0, FC Halifax 2, Boreham Wood 1. Of course, 1-0 to Gateshead here against Sutton. Southend lead 1-0 at home to Forest Green. 0-0 between Tamworth and Carlisle, and 0-0 between Truro and Hartlepool. They've got the long trip this weekend. So there we go. I know some people said that we've had some trouble with some audio. If you could let us know if we are back on the audio stream. Everything's working from our end. But we are, as I say, we'll be back for the second half. The subs are coming out to warm up. A bit more of a robust workout from the Sutton subs. So as I say that, they start to calm themselves down. But at this moment in time here at Gateshead International Stadium, it is Gateshead 1, Sutton 0. And it's been a barnstormer of a game so far. And hopefully the second half is more of the same. Some of the local scores around in the National League North. It's Darlington 0, Leamington 0. Scarborough are losing 1-0 at home to Telford. And I'm trying to see, Spennymoor are losing 1-0 away to Merthyr Tydfil. And Hereford 0, South Shields 0. So at the moment, no change at the top of the Enterprise National League North. But as I say, there is a local team towards Gateshead that could be, as I say, playing against us in either league, depending on how things pan out for both sides. Of course, as well, there is Scarborough, who have made a late run into the playoffs, and they'll be wanting to try and get back to National League level, of course, as well. But all to play for, we'll keep you updated with scores in and around the league in the second half as we go. As we mentioned before kickoff as well, if you would like to join us at the inaugural Gateshead FC Hall of Fame on the 18th of April at the Soccer Club. So please join us. It is the Player of the Year Awards as well, and of course, a celebration of our 500th show with the Heed Army podcast. We've been doing it a long time, and we'd love to celebrate with you. And of course, at that time, we'll be having raffles and, as I say, raising money for the Gateshead FC Foundation and the Gateshead FC Supporters Society. Both do amazing work. And if you don't know what the foundation does, go on their website and you'll see the amazing work they do in their community. Not only with football, they put on other sports free, cooking lessons, helping out with warm homes, warm safe spaces. They do everything, and it is a fantastic feather in the bow, not only of the club, but of the town itself. And we want to repay them for everything they do. And of course, the Supporter Society, who raise money to put into Gateshead FC. So 2 great causes, and we hope you can join us on the night. It's £2 a ticket. You can buy your tickets on a match day in the Mick Thornton Suite. While you're in the Mick Thornton Suite, you can vote for the public vote for an inductee into the Gateshead FC Hall of Fame. There is Kenny Lowe, Derek Bell, James Curtis, and Phil Turnbull to vote for. So please do cast your vote. We will have tickets available on sale, hopefully this week at the Saltwell Club. They are £2 a ticket, and you is with that ticket enters you into another raffle where you will be eligible to win a season ticket for next season here at Gateshead Football Club. So please do come along. It's very important to us. We want to celebrate with you. And as I say, it's not just about the podcast. We want to leave something behind. God forbid if the podcast ever leaves, that the Gateshead FC Hall of Fame is something that can be carried on, because there has been some fantastic servants to this football club, both on and off the pitch. And I think sometimes these people get forgotten about. And as I say, we should celebrate our heroes at any football club. But at the moment, with the Gateshead FC Hall of Fame, we want to bring that into fruition. And we have got 2 inductees to start off with already announced. There is going to be one more announced. Mark's pointing at himself. He's very close that he didn't make it in this year. But Ben Clark, of course, he's been captain. He was the first man to take Gateshead out at Wembley. He's been coach. He's been manager. He's been coach. He's been manager again. But not only that, he did amazing work with the Gateshead FC Foundation.
First team coach again.
Yeah, and now you beat me to it, Mark. Beat me to it. Back to first team coach. And the second inductees are Rob Elliott and Louis Story, and the FA Trophy winning side of 2024. So it'll either be Derek Bell, James Curtis, Phil Turnbull, or Kenny Lowe joining them in this first batch of inductees. And of course, there is going to be one more special inductee announced in the coming weeks. So please come along, celebrate with us. It would be absolutely amazing. And as I say, we enjoy doing the podcast, and just to put a little something back and mark those people who are deserving of some attention at Gateshead Football Club. They might not be on the pitch anymore, some of them, but they certainly do deserve to live on in the memory. So there we go.
I'll apologise, Dave. I'll let you waffle there, but there's just been some breaking news from the Northern League I had to deal with. So.
Would we like to share?
It's not good news. West Lotman Celtic, one of our longest clubs we've had. I mean, 98 years they've been in existence. 2 years away from the centenary. They had to postpone the game this afternoon with Whitley Bay because they couldn't field the side, but that only happened an hour before kick-off. It's the second time in 2 weeks that West Lotman have done it, and now confirmed they've resigned from the Northern League. They've said that they will continue to exist lower down the football pyramid, as the way they've said it, which I assume means the Northern Alliance.
Oh, that's one silver lining, but not a great time in North East non-league football, of course. Bedlington Terriers, a famed name over the last 30 years, especially. In the late 90s, they were the talk of everyone's lips in the North East, not only in the FA Cup, but the FA Vars as well. Sad times, Mark, very sad times.
It is, yeah, and it's getting more and more difficult. I mean, to a degree, we're lucky, aren't we, where we are now, where you're in the National League with clubs that are run under strict guidelines and under strict criteria, and they have to do things, by the book. And I know the previous sort of committee at allotment who are no longer involved, and they're all older guys. I hope they don't mind me saying that, but the sort of in the 70s and 80s, and they've been at the club for like half a century and kept them going in the most difficult times. They've never really had a permanent home. They're not really near their home village. As it is, they've played at various places like Drew Park up by Newcastle Airport. They played at Whitley Park, where the Northumberland FA is. They're now playing at Craig Park, which is home of Morpeth Town. So they've never really been near their own sort of home village as it is. So, yeah, disappointing.
Well, Emily Focus has sent us a message, but Paul Dixon just gave a glowing report on BBC Radio Newcastle. Would you expect anything different from Paul Dixon? But in truth, it's been a very good game to talk about today. And as I say, we've got a lot of love for Paul Dixon. He's probably, I would say, the voice and the face of North East non-league football. But we await the teams to come back out here at Gateshead International Stadium.
Outrageous.
Well, I was about to say, apart from my esteemed colleague next to me, but yes.
Good luck doing 45 minutes on your own.
I was going to be nasty and say, well, it's nothing new there, but no, as Mark does glowing stuff, he knows that. But no, as I say, we're very blessed with the coverage that we get in the North East, and always a privilege to have Mark with me here on the commentary. Well, Gateshead are back out onto the pitch, waiting for the visitors to come out, and we'll see exactly how that goes. But very sad news, West Lotman Celtic. I said them before, Mark. Of course, I know probably it was 18 months ago they had similar troubles and managed to turn the tide. But
I mean, look, I've been doing this for the best part of 15 years now, and there's always been troubles with West Allotment. When I say that, I mean, a lot of it wasn't their own doing. I'll not go into too much detail, but there was a situation with one of the previous grounds, and the need to be built on solid foundations, and that starts with their own home. I know, it's not easy, but I really feel for the guys that were involved there, because the work they went through when they're getting towards the latter years of their life to keep that club alive was beyond belief, and their legacy's been let down a bit.
Well, hopefully something can be resolved and, as you say, Mark, some foundations built on. But at the moment, this afternoon, it's National League action here, live on the Zone and the Heat Army podcast. One of the things that I picked up on Rob's Elliott's pre-match interview, obviously we've seen the past couple of weeks that Mark Beck has been out and he's a couple of weeks away. He was doing the warm-up before the game training, so that's good signs, but obviously still got to, I'm not going to say nurse him through, but you've got to monitor that injury carefully before putting him back in too early.
I'm not going to lie, I wasn't listening to what you said.
Oh, there we go.
Did you mention Mark Beck?
Mark Beck, yes.
Right, okay, yes. Sorry, I was busy reading something. Yes, so in terms of Mark, I mean, the shoulder injury, it's a really dangerous one where if it comes out again, it can keep coming out out before an operation's needed. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. But, yeah, got to take it easy. Sorry about that.
Yeah, it's all right. You just like the people at home, they don't listen either. Not to me,
Sorry,
anyway. Yeah. We're about to get underway here in the second half. And Sutton shooting towards the foul end, Gateshead towards the River Tyne. For our audio listeners, if you just joined us, Sutton in a nice golden yellow strip, Gateshead in their white and black. As Sutton have the ball now, as Donker beaten to the ball by Nicholson, and it's a throw into the visitors on this right-hand side. As Bell finds himself out on the right-hand side this time. He was on the left-hand side in the first half. Crosses the ball in. It's a dangerous one. Couldn't get off the ground, Harris. And, let off the hook there, Gator, because that was a lovely delivery.
Rob Elliott nearly missed that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a great ball in, just a little bit too much on it. But I think what you're looking at there is basically two Sutton players going for the same ball. And I don't think either of them were really going to get it anyway. But positive start from the visitors. You'd expect that there will be a reaction.
Well, goal kick from Dubois. And his kicking's been exemplary this afternoon as the ball nodded through and just couldn't fall over a teammate. But Botswan battling again, trying to stop the ball coming through. And ball up in the air. Kent Richardson beaten to it by Bell, but it goes out for a throw to Gateshead just on the halfway line.
There could be a situation here where Gateshead do need to manage the first sort of 10, 15 minutes, because you imagine Sutton will come out fit and firing to try and get back into the game. But Gateshead just have to be careful and try and manage that.
Well, we've seen Sutton can move the ball quickly through the channels. Can they do that in this first half? But Gateshead, Botswan, tried to lay the ball forward. There wasn't a runner coming for it. And now the visitors can clear the ball only as far as Louis Story. Good closing down by Foyo. Crossfield ball towards Chapman. Chapman's got the time to bring it down. Lovely first touch into the centre, but couldn't pick out a teammate. Simpers flicks it forward. Foyo in the centre circle. Does very well to keep the ball moving and play the ball forward now on that left-hand side. Wants to get the ball in the box. Harris crosses it in. Good block from Gateshead, and that will run out. Oh, no, he's going to keep it in. Crossed it in. And, Gateshead do manage to hit the ball. And Chapman flicking the ball back rather than forward, but that's going to bounce through. And he's onside. Botswan needs some support, though. Chadwick's making the run, as is Chapman, but he's done the right thing there. Chapman plays the ball back to Ward. Inside
that's terrible.
A nasty tackle there. He's absolutely wiped out as Nicholson needlessly getting involved here. I know it was a late tackle, but the referee gave the free kick. I don't like to see players influencing, looking for cards. I know the Gateshead bench is up in arms here. The referee was dealing with it before the Gateshead players got involved. It's a poor one. It's not going to be. I can understand the tensions are high because his feet went higher than the dugout there from our vantage point. But Chapman's up. I was keeping Ward, wasn't it? That
keeping Ward. Yeah, he's up now, thankfully, but not a pretty tackle.
Well, the fourth official coming over to talk to, as a yellow card given to Simon Johnson on the bench. But it's a free kick to Gateshead in front of the visitors' dugout, as Hartlepool have taken the lead away down to Truro. It's a good result for Gateshead if it stays that way.
Yeah, true. Time running out for them, I think. Done unbelievable to get up this level.
Keaton Ward, that's a dangerous one in, and the run on the far side. Nicholson, can he get to it and keep it in? He can't.
It's a great ball in, you know.
It's a lovely ball. But credit to the South End, the Sutton defence. Did enough to marshal it out. 50 minutes gone so far. Still Gateshead 1, Sutton United 0. As they bring the ball forward. Donker looks to play the ball forward to Foyo. He does. Foyo gets it back to Donker. Foyo tries to get past his man, Keaton Ward. Lovely back covering play there. But Botswan just beaten in the air. Falls, though, to Gateshead as Carlisle have taken the lead away to Tamworth. Nice stuff from Fenton John to pick out Richardson. Back to Fenton John. All the way back to Story, and now across the defence to Nicholson. Chapman shows. Has the ball, plays it inside to Botswain. Botswain lays it off. Lovely ball. And he just trips as he just loses his footing as the ball comes through to him. Harry Chapman looks at his studs. But once again, Botswain linking up the play really well for the target man as Fenton John tried to get to the ball. Nice stuff from Story. Skew whiffs that one, should we say. The ball
put them under, though.
It has, and the ball all the way back to Sims. And the Sutton goal. Ball forward. Bell. It's come a bit more central in this second half, Bell. Oh, lovely stuff from Chapman. And the ball through. Chapman was wanting the ball back. I think he was expecting the run. Oh, lovely stuff from Fenton John. As the ball played forward over the top. It's asking a bit much of Chadwick, but Sims has come out and he's cleared it up towards the halfway line and off the ball. Tussle between Nicholson and Foyo as Story ended up doing the worm after that tackle there, but he's back up. Lots of appeals from the Gateshead bench. Just getting a little bit feisty out there at the moment.
I don't mind that, though.
No, you know what it is? I think the referee got them right, personally. Letting the game try and flow.
There you go.
Botswain tried to get to it, but the ball is going to fall to Keaton Ward.
You know, Gateshead can take a couple of risks here. They're playing very safe at the moment, which I do get. But there's also a couple of times where the switch is on and they're just trying to... I get what I was saying earlier about, trying to manage the situation. But if they just take a little bit of a risk and play a bit of a riskier ball, they can open up something here.
Well, Chapman's on this far side. Botswain just gets the ball, keeps it moving. Keaton Ward can give it to Chapman. There is a runner. Oh, he tried to play it. Donkers took one there in the family jewels as Chapman goes for a curling shot. He's going to get to the second ball. Bowen lays it back to Chapman. Chapman, pull it back. Oh!
Can't be offside.
Offside flag as well.
He can't be offside.
Well, Donker, yes, I'm guessing he did take that in the Never region. He's down on the ground at the moment. He'll get up. You're just having to breathe that one. Yeah. Boreham Wood have equalised away to FC Halifax. It's 2-2. As the ball played forward by Sutton. Oh, and Richardson just couldn't get to control that one. And Jermaine Francis does really well. Left-hand side of the box, cuts it in and goes out for a corner. AFC Final have taken the lead in that race for the National League North top spot. South Shields currently drawing 0-0 away to Hereford. 54 minutes, corner on the far side to the visitors. Still 1-0 to Gateshead. Lots of movement in the box. In it comes. It's a dangerous one and goes right through to Foyo. Takes a couple of touches to compose himself. Is he going to pull the trigger? He drives inside. He is. Goes for it and shot. Headed away, though, by Radcliffe. And just...
It's a great header, by the way.
It was. Because
that wasn't going far away from goal.
He was afforded the time and space, Foyo, though. There wasn't anyone pushing out on him. And we're going to see a long throw from the visitors here.
Just let's see Gateshead leave someone forward here. We've got two on the edge of the box, but just push someone up.
Long throw, in it comes. Headed clear by Botswain, and Simpers on the volley. And, well, that's the second time today we've seen Simpers catch it on the top of the foot.
Not getting a lot of sympathy here, is he?
No, sadly not. I did.
Yeah, I mean, it's disappointing that it's fallen to him perfectly, and he's just got right underneath it and put it over. But yeah, threat there again from Sutton. This game's far, far from over, by the way.
Well, we're getting exactly what we had in the first half. It's end to end. Well, Gilsonen is warming up down that left-hand side. Of course, missed the last game through tight hamstring. Just trying to monitor that situation. The ball over the top as Botswain tried to get there. Muller did very well to get in front of it. Read it well. But he's still threatening. Oh, and that's a ball to Chapman. Donker does well to get to it, but Chadwick covering some bits of grass this afternoon, Billy. As the ball comes through, and nice turn from Chapman. Runs into the centre. Tries to lay it off. Oh, good tackle. Fenton John puts it out to the far side. Richardson takes a touch. Up against his man. Just has to turn. And he'll be able to lay that off to Fenton John if he wants to. Oh, he's still going, Kent Richardson.
All right.
Chipped ball across the defence to Nicholson. Foyo chases down. Lovely stuff from Nicholson. Leaves Foyo behind. Brings the ball forward. Nicholson still going. Plays it inside to Botswain, who holds it up well. He's got the man on his back. Does very well, Botswain. Gets the ball to Nicholson. Oh, he tried to flick it through. Back heel. But there is Fenton John once again.
I think Fenton John's been unbelievable today, by the way. Dave, I think he's had a great game.
Well, he's here, there, and everywhere. And a nice ball across to the right-hand side. Richardson brings it down. He's got time, space. It's a very deep one. He's got too much on it. It stays in. No, Botswain needs support. Down the line to Chapman. Fenton John, he's got space. Gets past his man. Lays it off, though. At the moment, back to Nicholson. Harry Chapman hugs this left-hand touchline. Gets the ball now. Gets it to number 32. Lays it through. It's a lovely run from Chadwick. Just couldn't turn. Back out to Chapman. Chapman back to Chadwick. Keaton Ward. It's comfortable stuff from Gateshead, but they need to penetrate the box with it. Back inside is now Keaton Ward. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Can he lay it off? Goes for the shot. Good save down to the left-hand side. Right-hand side even. Wow. Cleared the ball. Wow. This game really is alive as throw into Sutton. High up the pitch. Not many players getting forward yet. Harris gets it back to Jermaine Francis. Francis, left-hand side, lays it forward. Harris, did that go out of play? It didn't, and it's going to be nodded behind for a corner, and a little bit slack there from Gateshead. Switched off slightly.
Yeah, they did, yeah. And they can't do that because this Sutton side, we've seen enough to know what they can offer.
Well, Arlington have taken the lead against Leamington in the National League North. That'll help their playoff hopes if they can stay like that. York City have doubled their lead away to Aldershot as well. The referee the assistant just checking that's in there. It's right on the edge of the corner. Cleared out. It's a man at the back post. Bounces down at the ground, and Dubois could quickly
No.
get on
It's
to
2v1. You don't do it. It's 2v1.
Well, Dubois showing a bit of maturity there. He didn't just launch it. Nicholson looks for the run of Botswain. Nodded down. Bell can get to this. Oh, crucial tackle. Unfortunately, just couldn't keep a hold of it, Fenton John. And now on the far side, it is Francis. Francis, he's got targets in the centre. Harris is there. Durban turns lovely on the dead ball line, carries it along, goes down, and it's been put behind for a corner. Wow. Sutton really showing they're still a threat in this game.
Again, it's just Gateshead need to manage this situation. Coming up the hour mark now. I do wonder if Botswain may come off. Possibly Levi Manchi on top.
As I say, he's put a lot of running in this afternoon.
Starting to tire.
In comes the delivery. It's very close. Oh, right through, and it's another corner. Dubois must have got a touch on it. There's a real heavy in-swinger there, wasn't it?
Dangerous, great ball. And there's been some brilliant deliveries by both sides today, by the way. Set pieces look a real threat.
Well, 60 minutes gone, still 1-0 to Gateshead here. Harry Chapman with the goal. That's right on the...
It's just got to be overhanging.
Yeah, there's a hamster's whisker in that one, Mark, where the ball is. As in comes the delivery. It's a good one, but Dubois in the sunlight fists it clear. Gateshead goal bathed in sunshine at the moment. Not great for the Gateshead goalkeeper, I'd imagine. But it's another throw from the visitors on the far side. It's nodded on. Has to be get the second ball. Keaton Ward clears it on the edge of the box. Hasn't been brought down yet and cleared. A deflection. It's another corner to Sutton.
A little bit of a moment here, isn't it, for Sutton?
Yeah.
Got themselves on the front foot.
And Gateshead, every man back. There isn't even an outlet if they were to clear a ball. Well, Gateshead have a few subs warming up, but the corner is about to come in. It's another good delivery. There's some tussles. Foyo brings it down, gets a shot off, and a free kick's being given. I think there was a pull. Well, looking at the body language of the subs, Gilson cannot wait to get on, can he? He's keep looking at the bench. He's up and down. He's looking. Yeah. I like to see that though. It's
you'd rather that than not.
Yeah.
Okay, Sutton sub possibly.
Does look like it, doesn't it? Yeah. I think Joku's going to come on. Although the ball's been put down. Nice stuff from Chapman. Wins the ball. Botswain lays it off to Fenton John. And
free kick.
The referee hasn't given it. And now they're on the attack. On the far side, Francis. He's having to chase the ball. Can he keep it in? He is. He's just going to... And that goes out. Well, and Hereford have taken the lead at home to South Shields in the National League North. It's all happening everywhere at the moment. This is the exciting times of the season when those close margins really do matter. And at the moment, Gilson getting instructions from Rob Elliott, so it does look like he will be coming in soon.
I don't know if those instructions were to go and tell him he's coming on.
Yep. I think it's going to be a double sub here. Is it? No. Yep. I think we're going to see Anafawosi come on, who was a real live wire down at Southend. Left two Southend defenders standing still with his trickery. Tamworth have equalised at home to Carlisle United. It's 1-1 there. Fylde have extended their lead as well as the ball goes through. Appeals for a free kick. For all the visitors, nothing given. Fenton John. The ball comes across to Nicholson. Chapman. Nicholson puts the ball up the top there. Chadwick's going to chase down on it, and that's that's a throw.
Well done, referee.
Yeah. Well, I don't know that Gator commentators here, but that was simulation. If it wasn't a foul. Well, Njoku's going to come on, and it is, trying to see, was it Harris that's come off there? I think it is. Harris is off for the visitors. Gates are going to make a double substitution here. Anafawosi and Gilson and stripped and ready for action. Literally stripped there. His pants were around his ankles for a second. Harry Chapman, the goal scorer, is going to come off. He hasn't seen. He's down at the near post. Still hasn't seen Harry Chapman. Now he makes his way off the pitch behind the goal. There is an important goal in the National League. Woking have taken the lead away to Brackley Town at this moment in time. So we'll keep an eye on that slightly, but we'll keep more of an eye on this one at the moment as Anafawosi comes on to the pitch. Gilsonen comes on for Bowen. And, very, very low socks and the tiniest shin pads you ever seen on Gilsonen. I think they must be the size of tea bags. But his first bit of action is to get in and around the box for this long throw. As Harry Chapman gets a fantastic round of applause from the Tyne Weir stand, but Nicholson stands with the ball, has his run up and launches that ball into the box, and a dip down. Keaton Ward with the volley and puts it over the bar. 65 minutes gone, Gateshead 1. Sutton United 0 as it stands. The ball comes over this way. Oh, and an awful touch from Donker. And a throw into Gateshead, and another opportunity for Nicholson to launch this one into the box.
Just about to say that, just do a quick one down the line. And if Worsley was just stood on his own.
Well, we're going to see another one of those trademark long throws. Nicholson launches this one in. There's a massive pull on the shirt of Botswain there as Radcliffe puts it out to Nicholson. Nice touch, brings himself into space, plays it out to Anafawosi. Anafawosi, left-hand side of the box. Can he pull it across? As a corner ball does very well. My word.
I do think the ball has come off him on the way out. I'm just not sure if he was already out of play when it's touched him. But
yeah.
Referee's really close to it. I'll give him that.
Well, we're back underway. Muller on the ball. Plays it out to Donker. The ball forward as Anafawosi intercepts, and now Keaton Ward can bring it forward, tries to get it to Gilson, and he's going to get the ball back. Good tackle,
Proper
but
tackle.
The ball comes
Proper
back.
tackle, that.
Was it come back to Gateshead. Ball forward out to Anafawosi on this left-hand side. He's kept it in. Oh, he's done well. Got it over the man. He's been watching Brazil as he has the ball. Holds it up. Gives it to Keaton Ward. Keaton Ward plays it through to Chadwick. Chadwick out to Anafawosi. Can he get a delivery in? Lays it back to Billy Chadwick. Gilsonen. Well, I think in a previous life, Anafawosi was a juggler. As Anafawosi chips it forward.
Right, that's so blatant.
Wow. Well, the referee centre stage at the moment. Ball across there, and
it's a blatant pull down. You can see it
off the ball. Well, 68 minutes gone. Controversy. Talking points. Logbonner is stripped and ready for action between the dugouts. Gateshead on the attack though. Anafawosi plays the ball through, deflects off Donker, and now Sutton can play the ball forward as Nicholson chests the ball down. Nice little chip over to Fenton John, who
he was
caught there, and the referee gives a free kick.
I think that's a booking, it's a high challenge. It's on his knee.
Well, the referee doesn't want anything out. Rob Elliott in deep discussion with the fourth official, and you can see why. Well, Fenton John definitely up there in contender for man of the match this afternoon.
Are we picking it today?
Yes, we that's what we do now.
Is that our thing? Is it? Okay, so we're the one that gets abused.
Yep. Definitely up there. There's a ball up towards Botswain. Nodded down. Second ball picked up by Gateshead. Gilsonen in the area trying to go through. Can he keep going? Put out for a corner. Silky feet. Just couldn't get it from underneath him, and Woking have extended their lead away to Brackley Town. So that would, if things stay the same as they are at this moment in time, Gateshead will go level with Brackley at the top of the relegation zone.
It's a goal swing 7.
7, yeah. I think it's a bit more. I think it's about 15.
What did Morecambe do?
Morecambe is a late kickoff against Braintree. Spennymoor have levelled at Merthyr, 2-2. We await the delivery from this left-hand side. Push off the ball. There's a bit of antics going on in the box. There's Gilson and Billy Chadwick getting the talking to with the
I think that
defender.
both are given as good as they're getting there,
Yeah.
because Chadwick's backing in, and the Sutton defender, I can't see who it is, has kind of pushed him back, and they've both gone to the ground. It's all a bit of a mess.
Well, we still await this corner. Referee's had his little chat with the players. Ogbonna still stripped and ready for action. In comes the delivery. In it goes. Is it going to fall to Nicholson? Foyer does very well. Fenton John. Oh, lovely touch. Nicholson takes it down, tries to pull it back. He's still going. Couldn't get the ball from underneath his feet. And Foyer now can try and break on the far side. Fenton sticking to him with glue. Oh, lovely stuff from Fenton John. Oh, lovely stuff from Kent Richardson. Wins the throw in as well.
It's like Kenton stays as a fullback there.
Yeah, it's really is an exciting game to watch. Ogbonna still stripped, waiting to come on. Obviously, they don't want to bring him on when they're in the defensive duties.
Blind Spartans' greatest game seems to be on.
Wow.
2-1 up against North Ferriby. Redcraft Athletic got on to winning a game. 2-2 with Ossett.
Is it at North Ferriby, that one, is it?
No, it's at Croft Park.
Yeah. Got a beautiful view of the Humber Bridge from North Ferriby. As Boston United have taken the lead against Yeovil 2-1. Ball headed clear. Gateshead can get that ball under control. Out it goes to Nicholson. Great stuff. Plays the ball forward. Takes a deflection. But the ball cleared as far as Gateshead at the moment. It's a good spell of possession. Seem to win the second balls at the moment, as well as Nicholson goes up in the air. Didn't get there. Gilson and does. And the visitors keep the ball in and keep it moving. Chipped ball forward, looking for Simpers. And asking a little bit too much of Simpers there. Anafawosi brings the ball down. Oh, he's got some skills, Anafawosi, as he holds it up and lays it off. Wow, what a cameo we're seeing as Keaton Ward brings the ball forward. Oh, gets it through to Botswain. Oh, no way was that offside.
He wasn't offside. He's not offside. He's nowhere near. I think that's a poor decision.
Well, first impressions, he looked on. Hereford 2, South Shields 0 in the National League North title race. AFC Fylde winning 4-1. The top of the table will change in that league, but it's all about the bottom of the table in the league above here, as Simpers lays it off to Donker. Donker back to Muller. Muller wins the free kick, and they still haven't made the sub yet. There is going to be 2 substitutions coming on. We know Ogbonna is one of them. Mentioned before there, Boston have taken the lead against Yeovil Town 2-1, and Dubem Aziz is going to come on as well. Aziz on for Simpers. Woking 3-0 to the good at Brackley Town. Brackley on a run of 6 defeats in a row, it looks like, at the moment. 73 minutes gone here at Gateshead International Stadium. If you're just joining us live on DAZN and the Heat Army podcast, it's Gateshead 1, Sutton United 0. But it's a very open game and it's all to play for. As Foyo comes off, and he's going to be replaced by number 18, Ogbonna. Certainly a size difference in the 2 forwards. But Muller plays the ball to Bell. Bell back to Prudy. Muller. Great work from Gateshead and making the mistake. And Anafawosi, a lovely bit of footwork to get it to Chadwick, but he just couldn't keep it in. And, well, the tempo of this game, I was going to see some tired legs at the end of it, Mark.
I think you're right what you're saying about Botswain. He just needs a goal. And
Yeah.
when that goal comes, I think he will go on a run. He's doing all the right things. He's getting the right areas.
You can see the progression. And of course, he's only a young 20-year-old lad. He's come here.
Possibly coming off now, by the way.
And, as we say that, we've put the commentator's curse on him. Tamworth have taken the lead at home to Carlisle. It's 2-1 there. And, their season's stuttering somewhat at the moment, Carlisle United. course, Gateshead have to play them on Easter weekend. And Nicholson just lets that ball go out for a throw to Gateshead. Well, we are waiting for the sub, and it does look like Amanchi stripped and ready to go. I think it might be Chadwick, that goes here. I really do. I think it is Billy Chadwick. Is going to be substituted here. Well, Billy in his second stint at the club. He's covered every blade of grass this afternoon. Comes off, and Levi Amanchi will replace Billy Chadwick. 4-0 to Woking now at Brackley Town. A bit of a collapse happening for Brackley Town. This is when both ends of the league become alive in the run-in, the last 10 games, as the ball cleared. Bonner tries to get to the ball and hoof clear by Gateshead. And Gilsonen's going to chase down, make Brute replay it, and his ball goes up in the air and out. Good pressure. Well, Nicholson, sun in his eyes, this one. Gateshead committing the big men forward. Story goes forward. Both Amanchi and Botswain are up there. The final 15 minutes of the game we're entering into. Nicholson, big throw as ever in. Beaten in the air. Oh, it falls. And nearly fell to Amanchi. Sutton managed to scramble. Oh, my word. Wow. That was just on size difference. There was no foul there. You hear about big men being penalised just for being bigger and stronger. But at the moment, Donker brings the ball forward. Anafawozi sticking to him like glue. Great covering run from Anafawozi to stop Donker in his tracks. Plays the ball back. Great running from Gateshead's number 22 as the ball tried to be flicked through. Out it comes back to Donker. Anafawozi's there inside. And at the moment, they're trying to carve something open, the visitors, as Jennings lays it off to Bell. Muller plays a crossfield ball. And it is Njoku. Cuts in. Lays it off to Jennings. At the moment, Gateshead just sitting a little bit deep, absorbing it a little bit, but Muller gets past his man. He's going to put it out to Donker. They've got targets in the centre. Can he get the delivery in? He can, but it comes off Fenton John, who's putting in a lot of miles today. And at the moment, Sutton trying to carve something open and bomb it. And now Gateshead can come away with Gilson and needs to release that ball, and he was fouled. The referee says free kick, and it's a yellow card for Donker. No. Oh, he put it back in. That was... He actually grabbed a hold of his card there and then put it back in his pocket. Well, Paul Marsden.
Maybe he's keeping it for his mum tomorrow.
Possibly. Oh, it is Mother's Day, of course. Of course, St. Patrick's Day today. Are you a fan of Guinness?
Yes, very much.
As the ball goes forward, up towards Botswain, who's battling, doesn't win the aerial battle. Headed forward by Keaton Ward. Botswain does well to intercept and get it through. Amanchi lays it through. Oh, tried to get it through. Gilson on the far side was screaming for the ball. He tried to fed through Anafawozi, but Sutton not holding about. And now on the far side, they bring the ball forward, laying it forward there. But Story can clear that, and Gateshead need to clear their lines. Lovely turn. Oh, laid off. Fenton John just really enjoying himself out there today as Nicholson plays the ball forward. Botswain chasing Muller down. Muller, he just thought he might have mishit that there for a brief second. But good stuff from Sutton at the back. They bring the ball forward. As Aziz, ball played all the way back, and Putri has to chase it down. Back to Jack Sims. Oh, great stuff from Gilson and chasing down. And it's a goal kick.
I think it's Eze, by the way.
Eze.
Same as the Arsenal play.
Oh, there we go. As we find out later on, it is easy, and I was right all along.
You can mess with me.
I'm always here to be stand corrected as Jennings turns, plays the ball out to Donker. Hanafuozi trying to close down, does so, but Muller, Bell drops deep to get the ball, wants to get it moving. There's a man on the far side, and the ball will come there now. And the ball still on the left-hand side. Bell. Oh, and that's free kick to Gateshead.
No,
always give it the other way. No, has he?
What's he doing?
What's the referee doing? Because his hand signal pointed the other way. Well, another week, another referee in the National League.
Figure for today, a total of 689.
Well, an improvement on last week's attendance. And a fantastic away following from Sutton United, who still have hope in the last 10 minutes at the north end of the Tyne Weir stand. As the ball pumped up towards Botswain, hangs in the air somewhat, the ball. Nicholson just has to nod it down. Stories there. And Gateshead just passing the ball with ease. Hanafuozi has just beaten to the ball there and played over. It's a good tackle in fairness to win the ball. Gateshead do pick up the loose ball in midfield, chipped over the top. Botswain, can he get in front of Muller? Tries to nod it forward, and Amanchi just couldn't get across towards that one. Just need a little bit more on it for him.
So once you back up here,
Eze on the far side with the ball, crosses it in. It's a dangerous one. There's nobody there though, and Gateshead can't get to this ball and does well. Keaton Ward, he's another contender for man of the match. He's been very industrious today.
You're right, he has. He had a great game, hasn't he? Saying that, I don't think there's many in a Gateshead shirt that haven't played well today.
Well, certainly grew into the game. The first 10 minutes was not the best display from Gateshead, but they've got to stay focused for the last 10. Ball forward from Dubois. Amanchi battling. Ball's up in the air as Fenton John tries to disrupt. Lovely foot from Story. Amanchi has the ball, gets past his man really well. Can he hold it up? Just
I don't know why it's gone that way. He's got to go that outright.
He always just does well to get past and couldn't make the right decision as York go 3-0 to the good against Aldershot. And now Gateshead have the ball again. There's Hanafuozi. Plays it back to Keaton Ward. Nicholson back to Keaton Ward. He looks up. Nicholson just holds off his man. And Keaton Ward can put this one over the top. And there's a foot race. And I don't think he's seen... Oh, he hadn't seen Amanchi there. And Putri did well. Keeper was very close to...
he was just in
his box. But yeah, nice to see Amanchi on the shoulder there. The defender didn't see him.
It's one of them. You'd probably rather it was Botswain, though, because he's just a bit quicker.
Well, Nicholson plays it back down the line. Amanchi's going to chase to get there. Ball the way back to Sims, who's outside his area. And just a bit of a nervous quietness about the stadium at the moment. Gateshead having to defend at the moment as Jennings plays it inside. Sutton comfortable on the ball as
don't give that.
Gilson.
Oh my God.
Oh, well, Gilson tried to win the ball. Muller went down.
It's out of position here, by the way.
As now Aziz plays it across in a shot. Oh, there's the equaliser. And I think it was Dunbar Aziz that got the strike away there from an angle on the far side of the box. And there is the equalising goal for Sutton United. And well,
strike with his left foot across Adam Devine inside his far post. I couldn't do anything about that. It's such a good finish. It really is a to get get over the ball and keep it down to get it across goal, and it's just skipped up in front of Dubois and nestled inside his far corner.
I nearly missed it because I was looking down to see his name on the shirt number there, and well, quick as a flash, he put it across the face of goal and into the back of net. Well, what kind of finish do we have now? It's a level game. Gateshead 1, Sutton 1. Dubois pings the ball up towards Botswain. Didn't win the header, and Keaton Ward can bring it down, lays it off to Nicholson. Anafawosi pings the ball across towards Amanchi. Richardson runs down, chases down the ball, but on the far side, Urbans gets to it. It's going to be cleared by Putri. Nicholson, Radcliffe, lovely touchdown. Fenton John turns. Can he lay the ball off? He's just beaten. Free kick being given. Well, I thought
you take it.
Yeah, you'll take it, but another dubious one from the referee. 5 minutes of normal time remaining here, plus stoppages. You would hazard at least 4 minutes for substitutions. Does either side have a sting in the tail? Keaton Ward stands over the ball. All the big men are up. As Kenton Richardson and Fenton John are the two covering players at the centre circle. Keaton Ward measures himself up for this one to cross it in. In it comes. It's not a bad ball. There's over the bar from Botswain. Hits the woodwork and over it goes. Well, you'll not get a better delivery than that.
Great ball. Just couldn't get over the ball enough, but he's done almost everything right there. It's a great header.
Well, Ethan Moore is going to come on, and he's going to come on for, it's going to be Josh Home that comes on for Fenton John, who I think we'll go with for man of the match. Do you agree with that one? I'll send that one through. Ready? We'll get this. I've just got to find the right person to text. There we go. As Botswain makes way, his last chance there was his last touch. And Ethan Moore is on, the youngster on loan from Sunderland. Ball forward. And it's going to be kept in by the visitors. It has. Jennings. Ethan Moore trying to close down. Goes out to the far side. Aziz lays it back. It's a bit heavy to Putri, but Amanchi battling to get it. Goes all the way. Muller has time to get it under control. Gateshead need to make themselves hard to break down, but at the moment Aziz plays the ball forward out to the far side, and now it can try and cuts in, goes for the shot, rolls it into the hands of the waiting Dubois. As Sutton fans getting vocal now, they believe that they might be able to carve out a chance here in the dying moments. We've got 2 minutes of normal time remaining here. Fourth official has, but we'll not say that for a little bit. I think it's going to be 5 minutes added on if I've seen the board right, as Anafawosi judged to have brought down Donker.
Ball is moving. It's got a little bit ragged here, Gateshead. Don't know if it's nerves or...
Well, there's a tackle that didn't stop the ball, and now on the far side, the visitors trying to get the ball moving. Jennings was shot. And that one was rising as well. Spennymoor have turned it right around there, winning 3-2 away to Merthyr. But at the moment, Gateshead, with the scoreline going their way at Brackley, a late goal here would do wonders for their survival hopes.
Number 20, Fenton John.
We'll take that.
Yeah. At least we got a cheer. Not for us, of course, but for the decision. As Gilsonen didn't win the aerial battle, the ball being played forward now, and Njoko, Story does really well.
There, isn't he?
He's fouled as well in the process. Dubois is going to take this.
Gets it lined up 6 across the front nearly. No, 5 across the front, sorry.
Yeah. Well, they've got options there if it's to happen. Dubois up towards Amanchi. Amanchi doesn't get the header. It's played back. Donker. Oh, great stuff from Anafawozi. The ball hasn't rolled out though, and the ball played across. Now it can be clear.
It's really
great
good.
stuff
That's
from
really good.
Anafawozi. Doesn't know then the words give up, does he? Well, 5
right
minutes.
by the corner flag. It's right by the corner flag. The ball has literally gone out on the corner flag.
Well, he's going back now. How many yards will he steal coming forward though? Right back where he was. Is the ball up in the air? The ball goes out to play for a Gator throw. No, that's a yellow card. That's a yellow card for what happened earlier on. That's worse than taking a shot after a whistle. Well, you set the precedent, referee, you've got to follow it. But Nicholson has a throw here. We're 40 seconds into the 5 added on here at the end. Is there a hero in the box? Nicholson launches it in. It's up in the air. Keeper fists it, and that's going to go out for a corner. It is. South Shields have pulled one back at Hereford in the dying stages in the National League North. But this set piece has to be capitalised upon for Gateshead. In comes the delivery. It's deep. Nodded back across. Amanchi, can he go? Oh, he just couldn't turn his body. Ward gets to the ball.
Just put it in.
Oh, yes, and there's a foul, and the Sutton bench are going up in arms, and Aziz, he's going to get the. Is he getting the help? No, it's just the spray coming out. Yeah.
All the Banshee's got to do is just flick something at that.
Yeah. Well, another free kick here for Gateshead. 35 yards out, maybe a little bit more on this left-hand side of the D.
So, similar to that story one against Eastleigh, isn't it? That's sort of similar. A different end, obviously. But.
Well, we've got 3 minutes remaining of this time added on at the end. Gateshead with a free kick here. In comes the delivery. It goes out at the back towards Nicholson. Nicholson doesn't win the header. Josh Holm does so. Nicholson flicks it inside. Ethan Moore taps it out. It comes back to Nicholson. Puts it into the centre. Oh, Radcliffe was coming in. Still not cleared though. Back into the centre. Oh, it's very scrappy. And at the moment, the visitors can clear the lines. And now they need to stay on focus. Great tackle from Nicholson. The ball hasn't went out either. It's still in play. Now the long ball for the visitors. Great winning ball. Second ball picked up by the visitors in the centre circle. Out it comes to Donker on this right-hand side. Amanchi coming back to help out with defensive duties. But now, going at
what a tackle that is.
Keaton Ward. Well,
not the right ball, though.
Well, Jennings for Sutton. Plays the ball back. Well, it looks like the wait for a win here at Gateshead International Stadium will go on.
It's not that long, Dave.
Another.
It's the last home game.
Yeah. Brackley have pulled one back at Woking. Ball inside. We need this ball to keep moving, but the visitors holding it very well at the moment. Either side looking. Donker plays it down the line. Oh, it's a lovely turn by Ogbener. Oh, lovely stuff from Keaton Ward. Needs to be careful here, though. Good tackle, though, from Jennings, but falls back to Keaton Ward, who is going to clear this down the line and does so. No nonsense. And we've got a minute remaining here.
I think that might be a little bit extra.
But, well, how many yards has he took? He's done. It's corner.
Should have just left it.
Far side. The visitors. Well, Jack Sims is right up to the halfway line here. Just wanted to give some instructions to his teammates, but Sutton United, in the last 30 seconds here, have a corner. In comes the delivery. It's back. Oh, well, it's a great header, but Gateshead need to release this ball, and they have. It's a fantastic throw, but there's the covering play, and it's a throw to Gateshead as Nicholson comes running forward to get to it, and now launches that ball forward up towards Anafawosi. Nodded down, Donker couldn't control it. It's another throw to Gateshead, and now Nicholson has one last throw of the dice.
Tell you what, no matter what happens, it's been one hell of an effort from Gateshead here.
That's been a good display from both sides. They haven't given up, have they? Nicholson launches it into the box. The first head is going to be also crucial, and Sutton were the ones to get to it. Oh, the ball comes off.
Said full time.
There you go. There's the full-time whistle. It ends level here, 1-1. Gateshead, they get a point in their fight for survival. With the results that have went the way today, they're only 2 points away from getting out of the relegation zone. But you can't fault the effort here this afternoon. Thank you very much to Mark Carruthers for joining us here on the commentary. Thank you very much for watching live on the Zone and, of course, on the Heat Army podcast audio stream. It's been a hell of an afternoon, and Gateshead are still fighting away here in this relegation battle. Thank you very much for joining us. Remember, we are back on Tuesday evening if you're unable to make it down to Gateshead International Stadium for the game against Wealdstone, where Gateshead go again in their relegation fight. Good luck to Sutton for the rest of the season. They've shown us something here today, and we hope you've enjoyed your commentary today. Big thank you to the best cameraman in the league as well, John. He's kept the action for you all over the screen. But for now, we'll see you next time.